Hey, can you guys see those transmission lines? They just go for miles. There's another set right there. And they just go for miles as well. This is out in Carlsbad, California. So look at a lot of those power lines, transmission lines, just everything around us in the year 2023. It kind of makes me wonder what's happening with all the technology that we've been developing over the last 50 to 100 years. I was working on developing a space for off-grid cabins and off-grid RVs and tent campsites, and I shared it with a contact I made through Dr. Stephen Greer's energy team. About 6 months later, I went to listen to Dr. Greer speak at a conference in Santa Monica, and he mentioned having or needing help decrypting a disk with thousands of pages of confiscated patents and documents and technical drawings on new energy technologies. And so I talked to my contact about that again. I said, you guys need help, or do you even know about this? Maybe you could put an award or prize out there to decrypt it. And he came back to me 2 weeks later, and they decrypted it, and he gave me access to everything they decrypted on that disk. I didn't know what to do with it for several months. I reached out to some friends about it. It was just a lot. And I think a lot of people, like everyone else, like all of us, right? We have day jobs or families. And so nothing really happened. Finally, I just felt I needed to do something more with this and not just leave it in my computer. I mean, I didn't even know what 90% of that stuff was. And so I'm not an electrical engineer. Not someone that can just sit there and try to understand it or even try to replicate some of this stuff. So that's what Level 1 Incubator is all about. I'm looking at a lot of these documents, and I could use a lot of your help. If you guys want to join the Incubator, it's donation based for as little as $5 a month. Even if you can't afford that, you're still able and welcome to join for free. I encourage all of you guys to check it out. Let's do this. Let's crack this nut as a community. Let's do this together. Let's really find out what's in these documents, what we can replicate, and let's make that technology available to the world. But we're not just going to control that IP or that technology and just, pretend we're going to be the next Rockefellers, because I think that's what everyone else has been trying to do for the last 50 to 100 years, and they get shut down, right? I think this is going to require a new consciousness, a new way of thinking, so that we're not stuck with where we're at again for another 50 to 100 years.